that mystery, what shall bring light to it, is the Holy Ghost. So until a man begins to also partner with him, because now he is the Spirit of God that knows all things in him. He is the Spirit that shall teach you the ways of the Father. He is the Spirit that shall show you the ways of Christ. It's a hidden mystery. It means that there is no way that you can successfully begin to move into the uncharted territories unless God shows you and reveals to you his secrets. These are secrets of God. There's so much eternal and there's so much of the ancient. So until you break the cord of the ancient and the cord of the eternity, there are things that you never understand. Now, that's why the present is always determined by the ancient and by the eternal one. So if you understand these two sides, you begin to understand what is currently happening, and to some of you shall give you comfort. Now, that's the mystery that must happen. It means that if you understand the ancient in that sense and understand the eternity in that sense, you begin to bring a conjunctions of these two in the present. I get what I'm saying. It means that in that sense, your future becomes now. And that which was of the past is dealt with now. So it means that in the now, all things are. It is a deeper conversation that you see, unless you are willing to join with him. If God is present all the time and everywhere, if he is omnipresent, means that he exists in both the ancient, he exists in the present, and he exists in the future, which is the including of eternity. In other words, all these are him. See, you can say that now that God is present everywhere in that sense. Now, you don't say that in that sense that God is just appearing everywhere. No, he's basically that which is. So if you don't know that God is everywhere, means that there is no existence of that space minus God. In other words, God is that space. You see, it's a matter of how you can open your seat, with the eyes of understanding, to begin to see that. If you have been told that God is omnipresent, it didn't mean that God is appearing everywhere and is appearing. No, it means that even that place, God is not moving, God has never left, God is always there. In other words, God is that place. So when you enter there, you begin to see God, not because that place is hosting God. No. And I've told you that some of the things that heaven is hosting God. No, God is hosting heaven. That's why God existed even before heaven. So you may think that heaven is hosting God, that God cannot survive that heaven. No, in heaven, God is hosting heaven. You see, it is according to the knowledge you have on how to understand this God that will help you, and you begin to see the possibility of God in every place and every space. That's how it will help you. It means that time that we think can coordinate God, no, that time is God. It's basically begin to move. So as you keep on having the numberings, in other words, you are numbering God in that sense. You see, I'm trying to open your understanding on the aspect of the omnipresent one. So if you don't know that God is the God of seasons, now you must know, even that season, as the season changes, basically it's God changing. So, and you begin to see God in that sight, you always miss God, because some of you think that God is just appearing and disappearing carelessly. That is present. You see, it means that his breath has covered every part of existence. That's the definition I can give. That his breath has covered every part of it, be it the visible or the invisible one. His breath has covered it. So basically, he's present not just because he wants to be present to be hosted there. No, he's the one that is hosting that space. So whichever part you go to, God is, because he's the host of that space.